What it do, YouTube? It's your boy Bkevo. You already know we back with another video. Today we're gonna be reacting to Patrick CC, the unexpected collapse of the Impractical Jokers. Now, I used to watch this show growing up. I believe we all did. You know, these are the niggas that was in the grocery store trolling people outside doing random shit, shenanigans. But yeah, bro, it's just been a minute. It's been a while. Like these niggas was up. Like late night. I think there was another show, what's it called? The something effect, habanero effect. Something like that. But this used to come directly after that on every hotel you been at. Just think about what was playing. These niggas was on that TV, I promise you. I promise you. But hey, anyway, we're gonna see what happened, how they fell off.
Late 2021, but what nobody realized was that this might have been an attempt to save the show before some dark secrets came to light. In the years that followed,
I totally forgot, y'all. I had some devastating news. Nah, this might shock people, but if you haven't liked, subscribed, or comment, what are you doing? Like and subscribe, bro. Road to 100 subscribers. Let's get it.
fans were shocked when Joe Gatto of Impractical Jokers abruptly announced that he would be stepping away from the hit TV show in late 2021. But what nobody realized was that this might have been an attempt to save the show before some dark secrets came to light. In the years that followed, the controversies would start to pile up to the point where the guys could no longer hide from them, and the wholesome image of four lifelong...
Yeah. Hold on.
This might have been an attempt to save the show before some dark secrets came to light. In the years that followed, the controversies would start to pile up to the point where
Joe Gatto groomed 15-year-old me on Snap. Bro. Probably going to get taken down, but here's what he did with his teeth. Hey, I knew that nigga was crazy, y'all. I ain't gonna lie, bro. How he used to walk up to people in the grocery store like he ain't give a fuck. Nigga, so at the end of the show, they had these challenges, bro. And everybody gotta do, like, if you lose, the losers gotta do a challenge. Bro, this nigga had no fears. Nigga, balls of steel, bro. I know the nigga was crazy.
where the guys could no longer hide from them, and the wholesome image of four lifelong friends making each other laugh would start to collapse on itself. Unfortunately, whether or not any of these allegations held any weight did not matter, because it had a permanent impact on the show, as ratings have plummeted to an all-time low, and Impractical Jokers has become a shell of what it once was. Through a post made to Instagram, Joe revealed that he and his wife, Bessie, had recently separated, and he wanted to focus on co-parenting his two young children during their separation, which seems understandable. Fans respected Joe's decision to move on and appreciated the care he had for his family. His three co-stars released a joint statement of their own, where they expressed their appreciation for Joe and their intentions to continue making episodes without him. But some fans voiced concerns about the show's ability to last without him, and felt that a piece of the soul that made the show great would be missing. There were also those who believed that something much darker had happened behind the scenes. There is definitely a scandal here. His post is meant to preempt...
Y'all don't get y'all parasocial ass on. Like, nigga, it's a TV show, bro. Y'all wondering, oh, so much that he did. Like, it's not gonna get him back on the show. What's up? I'm talking to you. Like and subscribe.
Scandal. He's trying to thoroughly disassociate himself from the Impractical Jokers brand so that when his scandal comes out, it doesn't tank his friends' careers. Now, the speculation and conspiracy theories surrounding Joe's exit were initially met with pushback and skepticism. If he stops working to take the equal custody he's entitled to, she gets much less money. It's that simple. There's probably millions of dollars at stake. Once the divorce is final, I bet he comes back on some level. But then fans became increasingly suspicious when they noticed a handful of episodes of Impractical Jokers had been removed from True TV's website and HBO Max's streaming service shortly after Joe's departure. All the banned episodes shared a common theme, Joe being put in what is described as compromising situations. These episodes include Stripped of Dignity, where Joe was required to strip in public for strangers, Bullshatsu, which featured Joe hiding in a massage chair and giving strangers massages, and Sun Fan Lotion, that depicted Joe in a pair of swim trunks asking strangers to rub his body with sunscreen. It's hard to truly...
Bro, y'all doing this for a challenge? Like, man, fuck no. Y'all gotta get me to 1,000 subscribers. I'll do this for a challenge. Fuck no.
Understand what they were protecting here, because most of these skits were standard Impractical Jokers material. The formula of the show was simple. 4 lifelong friends compete with each other to perform embarrassing, shocking, or just silly pranks on strangers. The challenger has an earpiece in and has to follow the instructions given by the other joker.
Apparently, these are the hardest words to pronounce. All
Bro.
No sense.
Schedule.
That's easy.
Bro. I'm sorry, y'all.
By the other jokers.
Hey, this is the last time I'm gonna pause the video, bro. If we get these ads in this video, I ain't gonna lie, I'm not editing too much of these reaction videos. Like, I'm shooting them, it's one take. All these reaction videos have been one take. So if we get ads in the video, your boy gonna get YouTube Red or Plus tomorrow. Alright? Sorry about that.
Literally raise the glass up higher and higher as you talk to them.
Even the simplest of jokes turned into hilarious moments. Not only were the situations ridiculous, but each guy had to come up with their own improv strategy to complete the prank. Plus, the unsuspecting strangers' reactions to their behavior was the cherry on top. The show was a smash hit right out of the gate, racking up 60 million views through its first season. But its success was seemingly everlasting. It almost had this, like, Rob Dyrdek ridiculousness effect. Like, it just seemed to be on all the time. No matter when you turn on the TV, there was an episode of Impractical Jokers playing. The show developed a die-hard audience that always waited in anticipation for the next episode, and viewers fell in love with the Jokers, not just as entertainers, but as people. One of my personal favorites was when they had to take food off of other people's plates at an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Oh my god, delicious!
Bro, I would be so mad, bro.
Oh my god, my favorite, y'all. Love it.
Touch my food. Bro, check. Oh my god, bro. If I was at a buffet, nah, I ain't gonna lie, I'm tweaking. You can just go get another plate. But bro, if I was about to eat my food and some nigga just appreciate that. Bro, especially because, you know, Golden Corral, when they be having the last slices, or look, CC's. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody know Golden Corral, but, bro, CC's, they be having the last slice of that stuffed pizza. Nigga, walk up to that bit. If somebody coming up, and you coming, and we all coming and pause. What the fuck? And we start walking up to the pizza. And you know, it's that last slice, and you just fighting for that bit, bro. Let somebody, like, it be shit like that get a nigga tight, bro. Like, I don't play with my food, bro. All these green ass niggas, bro. I couldn't let nobody touch my food, bro. I be mad as hell.
Prioritizing genuine reactions and their real personalities was key to their image, branding, and marketing, with the series tagline being actual friends, actual dares, actually funny.
Alright, cool. Would I be the kind of guy that...
I would think.
No? Why?
You're not talking
She don't
about
like
Since
white
we're
niggas.
not lying to each other,
She like tight.
what about that?
Yeah, I pieced that out too.
Damn.
He used to have more hair.
Yeah, you want to...
Bro,
wanna
look at the
say?
back of this nigga head.
Murray's old
Bro, I
headshot.
forgot
This
about
is his
this.
real headshot. Musical theater when he was 18.
He used to have a lot more
You're
hair.
killing my chances. You're killing
See?
There's no way. Bro, that nigga, bro.
Do you like regional theater? Are you a fan of regional?
That nigga old in the bitch, bro.
The Jokers weren't playing characters. They were four real friends goofing off together. The show felt like hanging out with your buddies in real life and gave their audience a deep sense of familiarity and trust for the Jokers. And also gave the viewers the feeling that they were genuinely good people. For example, sometimes one of the Jokers would receive a task that conflicted with their personal ethical code, and they would basically just refuse to do it.
Q, pull her aside for a second. Let me talk to you 1 second, please. I produced some erotic VR stuff on the side if you're interested. Okay, no. How you doing? You guys have fun today? Yeah. Say to the girl, are you with him? Are you with him? Seriously?
I would have said it.
Okay, you check the
I
machine.
would have said that.
This showed that they weren't just four degenerate guys running around harassing people on the street, but rather they were well-intentioned comedians having fun without being rude or mean to the people they interacted with. Fans didn't just love the show, they loved the people who made it special, both for their humor and their personal character, which is why fans were confused when they found out about the infamous banned episode called The Dream Crusher. Joe's task was to find a hired actor planted in the mall by other Jokers and select them by giving them a kiss. If he correctly guessed who it was and kissed the right person, he won the challenge. Joe at first seems excited at the idea of kissing the female actor that was planted in the mall, who he describes as hot in the early moments of the challenge. However, once his wife arrives, his demeanor completely changes.
Shit.
Joe went from super confident to crumbled down instantly. Truly an epic moment. Now, knowing that he and his wife were getting separated, it's not hard to guess why this episode was removed from streaming services. However, due to the trust Joe had built between himself and the audience, the idea that he held any responsibility for he and his wife's real-life separation was completely off the table for his fans.
Bro, you know this nigga done cheated.
Have you ever imagined looking as cool as an anime character? Stick with me, and you'll find your very own style. Check out this amazing piece. Clean designs, smooth textures, and flawless details. And guess what? Right now, it's the craziest deal of the year. Download Template to get the amazing men's styles. Only $0 now.
For his fans. Joker's fans ran with the idea that Joe is this perfectly innocent man whose wife was potentially cheating on him and divorcing him to take all of his money. And while we can all agree that this is just parasocial behavior from diehard fans, it was only the tip of the iceberg. Slowly, more and more potential evidence would be revealed. A post made to the Impractical Joker subreddit all the way from late 2017 resurfaced that features two female fans taking a selfie with Myrrh. In the comments, one of the women claimed to have spoken with Joe using Snapchat's call feature and further elaborated. He tried calling me a few times before I noticed and grabbed my roommate Amy to come talk to him. At one point, he joked about us being pretty girls who live together and that we should be in a pillow fight. We laughed and joked about it, then the conversation continued in another direction until I called my roommate out for filming me talking with him and he said, "Amy's filming? I'm out," and dropped the call. Then I shot him a message apologizing and he was really nice about it and said, "Silly Amy," and then asked if we wanted to come to his hotel room for a pillow fight. We didn't want to go to his room, but we also didn't want to stop talking to him, so we danced around the subject a bit, joked about inviting Q or maybe Larry if we could find him. He didn't respond to the Larry joke, so we said goodnight, and he said goodnight back, and that was it. All in all, he was really nice and fun to talk to. Just wanted a couple girls to pillow fight in his room, which, you know, who doesn't? Fans were quick to point out that Joe was married, and the idea of inviting two young women to have a pillow fight in his hotel room was deeply inappropriate. But keep this story in the back of your mind moving forward, because it won't be the last time we hear about Joe using Snapchat and inviting girls over to his hotel room. An alleged friend of former True TV producer also offered their perspective into Joe Gatto's private habits. All I know is there was a boxing fight years back. Joe was there along with other True TV personnel. He was outwardly attempting to hit on various women in a non-joking manner while his wife was home pregnant with their first kid. For my friend, a young guy recently hired, it was a don't meet your heroes moment, as other staffers were like, he does this all the time. Joe doesn't drink, so he uses this to his advantage.
You know what that made me think of? Bruh, story time, y'all. Boom, right? So, boom, right? I was talking to this girl, right? We're gonna call her Sally. Now, me and Sally hit it off pretty well, and you know what I'm saying? She had a baby. I would go to work and shit, and and it wasn't, you know, keep in mind, this shit was not my baby, you know what I'm saying? Stepdad all the way, gotta take that step all the way, you feel me? But I was at the job, and like, bro, I was working at the movies at this time, and mad shorties kept talking to me, like, not just talking to me, like, bro, I'm not good at conversations for too long, cause I get bored as fuck. That's why I'm on this YouTube shit, by the way. If y'all ain't know, it's your boy Kevo. Y'all probably only gonna hear from me on this bitch. I mean, 100% with you, but so boom. And like, I don't even do the talking too long. So, I mean, somebody's walking up to me. What's your Instagram? Hey, you got a girlfriend? Like, that shit don't matter. You feel me? They coming up to me. I'm constantly like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Nah, I'm good. Oh, nah, I got a girlfriend. In 2025, bro, man, I speak for myself and all staying with me. That shit gotta stop, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Long story short, she got a new nigga. You feel me? All that shit was for nothing. I coulda got me bad little bitch at the movies. That, oh, got a boyfriend. Oh, I got a girlfriend shit. That shit gotta stop. It's 2025. That's for my women out there too. Like, oh, I gotta, nah, bro. If I approach you, I don't want to hear nothing about your boyfriend. You know I don't care. But let's go. Back to the video.
Women. Now, obviously, this could be just a totally uncredible source that's just making some stuff up. But with a handful of deleted episodes and stories like these becoming more notable than ever, things weren't exactly looking good for Joe. But with nothing truly concrete and the trust that Joe had established between himself and the audience, nothing more would come of these rumors for now. Impractical Jokers continued by bringing in guest stars to fill Joe's place. And although the show was mostly the same, something just felt like it was missing, and the ratings proved that. The final episode featuring Joe hit 420,000 viewers. However, the following episode dropped down to 210,000, and the episode after that only hit 170,000. Joe's presence was clearly missed, but diehard fans still enjoyed the show in spite of his absence. On a more positive note, Joe eventually revealed that he and his wife had rekindled their relationship, with a post made to Instagram celebrating their 10-year wedding anniversary. Fans immediately began speculating that meant Joe was due for a return, but unfortunately, that never came, and more allegations would make it very clear that Joe would never be returning to Impractical Jokers. A TikTok user by the name of Josie B, or Hope, made a series of posts on the platform in March of 2025 alleging misconduct by Joe Gatto. After running into him while getting dinner with her family, Joe invited Hope to a stand-up special he was doing that night. She went and enjoyed the performance and even got to meet him backstage. And when she got back home, she began drinking and messaging Joe on Instagram. Joe invited her to meet him at his hotel.
Okay, good. You look. Yeah, I'm home, Mom. Hey, shout out to Mama Bkevo. Mama. Okay, good. You look great in the picture, so that's good. Thank you. I think you're in the star picture though. Relatable. The story replies, agree with me. Glad I'm giving you street cred. Yeah, chat, I cannot read. I'd rather have real friends than street cred anyway. Just gotta show off what people miss. Fuck yes, what a day. Fuck yes. Who says that, bro? Yo, I'll be out the loop. Hope the rest of your night is equally epic. Just drinking and hanging out. Hope yours is too. Yo, that don't sound nothing wrong with that. Bro, that sounds like a calm conversation.
Hotel room. She claims that Joe turned on vanish mode, meaning that she didn't have the proof of any of these messages, but he gave her specific instructions on how to get to his room, and Hope decided to go.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, we probably got to end the video because the video is getting too long and we're gonna do a part 2, but keep in mind, yeah, my boy is on red carpet, y'all. Red carpet, like these. Like, y'all got, bro, he up to no good, but it's been your boy Kevo. Part 2 will be in the next video.